Welcome to the Kinected podcast, where we shine a spotlight on the incredible members of our Kinected community. I'm Brent Fessler, your host, and each episode, we're diving into the stories, the expertise, and passions of the innovators, the entrepreneurs, and change makers who make Kinected so special. Our goal to inspire collaboration, spark new connections, and drive business opportunities within our community. Today, we're thrilled to introduce Crystal Sperber, who is the founder of Aloe Vera Counseling. Crystal, let's get started.
Great.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about yourself and your journey to where you are today in your business and your profession?
So I established Aloe Vera Counseling in 2022. And then in 2024, we decided to open up our physical location here with Kinected. And since then, we've been enjoying a pretty robust business, working with children and teens, adults, couples, families, whole relationships. We also work with businesses as well, do some corporate psychology. So it's been pretty good since we've gotten here.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to join the Kinected community and how has being a part of it impacted your work?
Yeah, I think there's quite a bit of things that inspired me. We first found out because there was an art class that I took here. I enjoyed taking the art class here and kind of the environment. So I was drawn to come back because of the environment. Everyone's very friendly. It's a very relaxed
Everyone
space.
Is friendly?
Everyone is. I actually have not had a bad experience with anyone here so far.
Clearly you haven't met everybody.
So no, everything's been very good. It's very relaxed, which is something I appreciate. And then looking for space to have my business at, Kinected offered several amenities that are hard to find elsewhere. And that really put it in place, I think, for me. So we enjoyed being here. It's nice.
I love it. We enjoy you being here too.
Thank you.
Tell me about the core mission or unique value of your business. What problem are you solving for your clients or customers?
So I'll be honest, I wrote this one down because I knew I wouldn't remember everything.
Yeah.
So as a psychotherapy counseling business, we do focus a lot on children, teens, adults, families, couples, businesses. We're a small business, very small, and we pride ourselves in ensuring that our clients feel safe, secure, heard, and understood. We're unique in our way of clients in that we treat them like individuals and not just like receipts, as is sometimes is the case. At Aloe Vera Counseling, we also work in viewing the larger lens of our clients. So what I mean by that is that they're not just an individual case. We look at not just them, but often we end up incorporating the family so that we can get to more of the root of what's happening and make sure that they have the support systems necessary to actually make the difference that they need to in their lives.
Love that.
So we also work with children's schools. We work through divorce and custody situations, and we do mediation for families and businesses too.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Help a lot of people.
Yeah.
What's one thing that you wish more people knew about your industry or the work that you do?
In general, with the mental health industry, I wish that more people, and I say this in two sections, and that it is improving, but it still needs to improve more. There's still more that we can do. And that I wish that more people understood that mental health is, in fact, health care. It is part of your healthcare, just as it is to go to your cardiologist and go to your physician. It is just as important to take care of your mental well-being as anything else. And oftentimes your mental health impacts your physical health. So it's a very important aspect. So I wish that that's something that more people took into consideration.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel like some of the stigma with mental health is changing?
I do. I do feel like it is starting to dissipate a little bit more. I'm hearing people be more open about, I see a counselor, I see a therapist, and suggesting it as a means of help. But I do still feel like we can go a little further with that.
I mean, our minds are one of the most valuable things
absolutely
that we have, and it should be fit and healthy
yes.
As much or more than our physical.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love that. Have you collaborated with other Kinected members? And if so, how did those partnerships come about and what was the outcome?
So honestly,
conspired, maybe collaborate, conspire.
With my nature, with the nature of my business, it's very private. There's a lot of privacy going on, and that's important for many reasons, for HIPAA compliance and such. So collaboration Hasn't been big yet. I look forward to collaborating with others, but it is something that's very insular. And so I'm in the corner office over there, and I get kind of stuck in that section sometimes. But we're here, and I'm sure that there are ways we could collaborate.
Yeah, I think so too. In education and training are things that I definitely see as opportunities.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's a lesson that you've learned in your career that you think others in the community could benefit from? Because I'd rather learn from your experience than my own. That was one thing my dad said.
Yeah.
Learn from experience, but use somebody else's if you can.
Valuable thing to learn from others. Yeah, I would say to pace yourself and to think twice before saying yes. That's what I suggest. Pace yourself.
That's one of my issues is saying yes.
Yeah.
Lots of, it's good. And then there's a slippery slope.
It's very healthy to say no. It's a very healthy thing. And we all have to learn to do that a little bit more often sometimes. No.
Everybody say it with us.
Right. No. We'll practice it in session.
That's fantastic. Crystal, what's one trend or innovation in your field that you're excited about?
So I am happy to see more of the normalization of therapy.
Yeah.
I'm also happy, and you don't hear it too often because for a long time we didn't have enough therapists. So I'm happy to see that we're getting more therapists on board because even now I hear people saying that they're having a hard time getting appointments. Sometimes it's 2-3 months out appointments. And oftentimes when a person is reaching out for help, they need it now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to hear that we're getting a little bit more people. Yeah. As much as that's like more competition for myself.
Right.
It's for the good. So
with that, the industry needs to grow. What's one piece of advice to someone starting out in the mental health space or psychology or counseling? And
I think one reason why we're in such a shortage of people is that the hours are long. You know, the hours are long, the work is very hard, and you won't get rich at it. So
I do get on the security camera, like, who in the world is that connected at this time of the weekend or whatever? And it's you serving your customers that when they need counseling, they need counseling.
Yeah. I didn't leave here until like almost 10 o'clock last night. So the hours are long, but if after all that you still feel passionately about helping others, then take a deep breath and let's move forward with that. Because the world really does need a lot more people who truly do care.
Amen.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, if you could have any connected member as a member or collaborator, who would you choose and why?
I'll put a shout out to Lashad James. He's a great guy. And,
the amazingly decent magician.
He's a very good magician.
He's been on the show.
Yeah, he's great. I'd love to collaborate with him. He also works with kids and families. And I think with his magician skills and just his dynamic personality, I think he'd be a wonderful person to collaborate with.
Yeah. And shout out to Lashad too. One of my sons has really benefited from him at Mathnasium.
Yeah.
And totally transformed the relationship with math. Went from anxiety pit to confidence and leadership, even in the classroom from that. So
we get that. We have a lot of kids who are currently going through school, especially with school starting again, and all of the anxieties that come with all the testing and, of course, math. Yeah. That's always a hard one for people. So, I think we could collaborate nicely.
Yeah. I love that. So if your business had a theme song, all right, what would it be and why?
Okay. I went through a bunch of songs last night thinking about this. And what I came up with was When Can I See You Again by Owl City.
Nice.
It's a really fun song. And it was on, Wreck-'em Ralph?
Okay.
The movie. But I love that it reminds us to live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
That's what the song's really about. Like, when can I see you again? And when can we do all these awesome things together? And oftentimes in therapy, I like it whenever I get fulfillment out of seeing others leave and they are in a better place when they leave. And so, like, when can we do that again? When can I boost you up again? And just to remind you to, like, this moment will pass and to keep living. Yeah, it's very important.
I love that. I could see the fulfillment in that. Crystal, how can listeners in the Kinected community connect with you to learn more or to explore potential collaborations?
Yeah, absolutely. They can, of course, go to our website, aloeveracounseling.com. They can text us. We like getting text messages at the 210-569. No, actually, that's my phone number. It's 210-901-8055. So they can send a text message there, and we'll get right back to them as soon as possible. We answer our messages all day long, 7 days a week, just like we're here.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, are there any specific projects or opportunities, services that you're currently offering that you'd like to share?
So I do supervise students and associates so that we can get more therapists out there. And in that way, that's one of my ways of giving back to the community. I ensure that I offer low-cost therapy services to everyone, and we've never turned anyone away who couldn't afford it. So
Wow.
That's a big thing for me.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's important.
I'm glad the world's not listening to this, because, but that's such a great
Right.
Thing to know for the connected community.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Look, that's a wrap for today's episode of the Connected Podcast. A huge thank you to Crystal Sperber for sharing your incredible story and insights with us. If you're inspired to connect with Crystal and Aloe Vera Counseling, or just explore collaborating with them, you can reach them at aloeveracounseling.com, like you just heard. To our connected community, keep building those connections and driving impact. We are truly better together. To learn more about Kinected, go to www.kinected.work, and that's connected with a Kinected. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast for more inspiring stories, and we'll catch you next time.